I had a number of elders after, during the question and answer period or after my talk that would ask me about spiritual abuse. And so I started asking them, what are we talking about? How is this different from psychological or emotional abuse? How is it different from neglect? Some things like that. And as they told me more and more about it, it became clear that spiritual abuse was something that impacted at the core of the individual. It was much deeper as to their values and beliefs. We decided to put together a paper to get it out in the literature that spiritual abuse was different and it needed to be examined. And that would include things like not taking the elder to spiritual activities or ceremonies, not allowing spiritual leaders to come in to the hospital when they're in the hospital and provide ceremonies like smudging and things like that, because many hospitals have regulations against burning things, and to burn sage and do the smudging, which is a means of cleansing and purifying the spirit, would not be allowed. Sometimes people that were raised away from the culture at end of life want some type of spiritual ceremony related to their culture, but they don't know how to connect to get it. Other times you have people that come into the elder's home, whether it's family or caregivers or others, that take those spiritual items and either sell them or use them in a way they weren't intended to be used, and therefore violating the spirit of that item.